This is Paul. Yeah. I'm just reading this dictionary, and they have what's called the stamp. Yeah. To put the foot down with force, to imprint and press with a die marker design, the act of stamping, the impression or pattern made by a stamp, a postage stamp. I had mentioned that the stamp of the state of Washington that was issued to Christy Miller was used to authenticate the protection order, but the signatures of Christy Miller on those two documents, they're not the same signature. Now, I need to know the stamp of every nation that stamps their court documents and all the employees of the Hague Convention for the last 40 years that make sure that when you send to overseas to another nation any sort of process involving divorce, child support, protection orders, any of the court issued processes, that if they were to receive it, would they actually look to see if both of those signatures were the same, or would they just, they would just think that there's no possible way there could be forgeries on a United States issued court document? Would they actually look to see if the protected person signed it or the petitioner signed it, or do they just process whatever international service that there is? Now, a lot of these other countries, they're real sticklers for making sure when it says the box says, did the respondent receive actual notice of the court hearing, and it says no, there's no check mark there, there's no X there, pooch. Now, since the United States has refused to enforce the law, every nation that knows of the United States issuing court documents that are serviceable in other nations, I just need to know the last 40 years of employees of The Hague. And who are they? Have they done any online shopping? Did they buy anything online? Did they check out? What credit cards do they have? IP address, email address, and GPS addresses? Could you get me the actual employees of every nation of the Hague Convention for the last 40 years? Those of every city, county, state, territory, possession, and any other jurisdiction of each and every nation that has signed on to the Hague Convention. I wonder, did they check out? Did they buy anything online? And I wanted to know the actual property ownership of every nation of the world that has signed on to the Hague Convention of International Service of Process and Child Support. Now, I know I've made quite a few videos, okay? And I put little postings on my Facebook profiles about, oh, you obstructed my emails, or oh, you reset my Yahoo account, or oh, look at the different disclosures from Google on the every time they decide to close one of my Gmail accounts. Oh, but I'm kind of thinking, all right, I'm going to have to know the exact, well, as close as proximate possible, the exact value of the actual assets of every nation. Yeah. Now it's that time of night when I start getting upset about the situation. Yep.